complete playlist, but for the past few weeks, it's been fine. Me playing it on my Google speaker. So we're gonna keep going with that unless it becomes real echoey, and somebody should let me know. Also, if you haven't danced in a while, hey, I see you. You know, take it a little bit easy. You can always, like, anything that's high, do it at 45. Anything that's super complicated for anybody, right? Like, especially if we're doing, we're not really doing beats today. You can always just do singles and things like that. Anytime I offer something that is like, and now we do it on releve, feel free to stay flat, yes? And then, so the majority of the class is ballet bar. At the end, we will sit and stretch a little bit as well. So, you know, just take it at your pace so that tomorrow, if you haven't danced in a while, you can still walk. I am looking at Carly, but not just Carly. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with pliés. And if at some point my camera moves and you can't see feet, let me know. I did not think it through, and I have dark socks on, so sorry for that. So we'll start left hand on whatever is your bar in first position. We'll prepare on the opening, and we'll do demi-plie 1, open 2, and 3, up 4, into the bar, and 6, swoop down the front, and up, grand plie, and 2, and 3, and 4, forward fold, and 6, curl it up to second. We start here, demi, and open, demi, and open. Into the bar, up and around the back, grand plie, and up. We stretch in and up. Fourth pliés are the same, demi, demi. This time, the half circular port de bras is the same as first, into the bar and down. Listen to your knees. Either do 2 more demi pliés or a grand plie in fourth. Stretch away. Then we close to fifth. Pliés are the same. This time the port de bras goes in and up. Grand plie. And cambrai up and back. Then we go back to first position. And we find balance at levels here. We start in demi-plie. Find your balance there, making sure placement, tailbone reaching down. Then you come up to forced arch. And then you straighten your legs. Any of that could keep the hand on the bar, but if you're feeling like challenging yourself, hands off the bar the whole time. Yes? Okay. All right, here we go. 7 and 8. Demi. I did arm wrong. Up. 2. In. Down. Up. Run. Forward. 2 seconds. Dim. Open. In. Up. Run. Heel stay down. In. 2 4. Dim. Up. Swoop. or 2 dimmies. Away. 2, fit. Dim. Up. Dim. Into the bar. Up and around the back. Grand or 2 dimmies here as well. Cambre, up and back. 2 first. Plie balance here. Shoulders stack over hips. Then heels lift. Then legs straighten. Arms can go high or they can stay in front. Open. Plie. And finish. Good. Other side. Right hand on the bar. One. And squeeze. 2. In. Swoop. Run. Over. 2 second. 1. Up and in. All right. Run. Into the bar. 2, 4, dim. Up and in. Smooth down. Dimmies or a prompt. Away. 5th. Dim. Oh. Dim. Up. In. Up. From. Arm. Up. First. Clear. Find your stability. Then heels lift. Then legs squeeze. Open. And finish. Good. Shake out. Alright. So doing some tandem first, making sure feet and ankles are warming up. And also already beginning that kind of idea of shifting your weight back and forth. So even as we go into some of the plies that we'll do here, especially from a tendu, like out and forth, really maybe even exaggerate the roll through your foot. So we'll prepare. Mostly we'll just keep our arm in second. We'll use it a little bit on some plies and releves. But for the tendus themselves, just have your arm out nice and strong. Really thinking about that sloping shape, shoulder to index finger, as if you're setting your triceps onto a counter, right? So that's actually where your stability is coming from underneath versus up on your shoulder. So we'll start at first. We do tendu front and 2. Plie to force 3, stretch 4, close 5, plie 6, force start 7, and 8. It's very slow, there's plenty of time. Side out, and plie, and stretch, close first, plie, force arch, up, and low, back. This one's the hard one to shift your weight. Stretch and close, plie, force arch, up and lower. Side out, plie second, up and close, plie, force arch, up and lower. Heels go back, parallel, fold forward, 2, plie 3, stretch 4. Actually, it's plie 3 and 4, stretch it 5 and 6, plie through first, curl it up, and we'll switch immediately to the next side. So, here we go. This one is nice and slow for real. The plies were not quite as slow as I thought they might be. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Tendu front. Plie. Stretch. Close. Plie. Forced arch. Up and low. Side. Plie, stretch, close, plie, forced arch, up and low, back, plie, stretch, close, down, lift, up, side again, out, plie, out. Close, down, lift, up, close. Heels go back, plie, stretch, plie through first, up, cross, first, other side, time, plie, stretch, in, plie, force, up, and low, out, that's okay, 2, up, close, plie, lift, stretch, and go. Back, plie, stretch, close, down, lift, up, close, side, plie, out, close, down, up. Heels go back, plie, stretch, plie through first, all the way up, cross, unwind, and finish. Gonna put my iPad on to do not disturb real quick. Maybe. Sorry about that. I heard it beep and I realized it was not on Do Not Disturb. All right, moving on to Tanya's in fifth. Still kind of carrying through that idea of shifting weight. So we'll start left hand on the bar. Option, of course, to continue arm in second, or you could even do a hand on your hip, depending on where you're at. So we'll start, and oh, I gotta get a rope. We have one slow tendu and two quicker tendus. So we do that on qua. We do tendu 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Tendu to the front and back, close, fit. Side and close, in and in. Tendu away. And 2, close back, back and in, 2 that are quicker, tendu back and forward and close. Side again, close, 2 that are quicker, tendu away and 2, plie, su, su. I think we have an 8 or 16 count balance. We'll see. Then we'll turn around to the other side. When you pull up into susu, make sure you're crossing at the thigh as opposed to crossing just at the ankles. Here we go. Maybe. Yep. 6, 7, 8. Out, in, and in. Tendu, side, close, in, out, in, back, in, tendu, side, in, tendu, roll, su, su. Two, 3, 4. Turn, other side, out, in. We're just gonna start it over. Here we go. Here we go, turn. 6, 7, 8. Out, in, tendu, side, in, away, back, in, tendu, out, in, away, plie, su, su. Oh my. And finish. Good. Why are you playing with that? Okay. Moving, I believe today, yes. So similar in terms of shifting weight. Also, I believe similar in terms of timing, where you have a slow and a quick day. So let me listen real quick, make sure it's right in my head. working on how a glissade is made of 2 dégagés. So again from fifth, and you're also, of course, welcome to use your arm or not. And we do dégagé 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, plie. Glissade front, glissade back, passe up, and up. Side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do not change your feet. Glissade away, glissade in, passe up, back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Glissade back, glissade front, passe. Side. We dégagé first, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Glissade away, and 2, passe. Find your balance this time. You're always welcome to take the passes on flat. If that feels better to you, same thing for any time we're balancing on one leg. You can always balance on one leg on flat. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. In. 1, 2, 3. Glissade. Ooh. Hold on. I lied. One passe. It'll still work. Just one passe though. Just make sure you end up in the back after the side. Yeah? Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Glissade, passe. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Glissade, up. Back, front, passe. Glissade, balance. When you're ready, finish it out. Shake out your standing leg. And here we go. Second side. In. 1, 2, 3. Glissade, up. Side. Glissade. Glissade, up. Balance. And finish it out. Good. So we're gonna do some balance laws, just some swings. We'll start at dégagé height. Yeah. We'll do 8 through dégagé, hitting 3 points to the front, first, and back. You can stay at dégagé height with a straight leg the whole time. Round 2, you can do lowish attitudes for 8. You could stay there, and the leg might get higher for 8. And we'll turn to the other side. Making sure hips are nice and warm for things like rond de jambes and whatnot. Here we go. Front, 4, 5, 7, maybe higher, maybe higher. I've lost count. Last set, and finish. Turn to the other side. 1 more 8, 3, 5, 8, front, 2, 7, 8, lower or higher, maybe higher. I think you did 2 more than this, and finish. All right, so slowing it down a little into some rond de jambes. Remembering as you go through rond de jambe, you have 4 points, whether we're doing rond de jambe from the front or rond de jambe from the back. We tend to skip first position. So, kind of take inventory of the space around you because some legs are going to go up, so just be ready for that. We'll prepare and fit, and just do the arm. We do 6 rond de jambes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chasse forward and back. Port de bras over your leg. 1 and 2. Come up with the leg. 3 and 4. Passe 5 and 6. Arabesque 7. Tendu 8. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chasse 7, tendu forward. Cambre back, and 2. Bring the leg up with you, 3 and 4. Passe 5 and 6. Front 7 and 8. Part A, we good? I got at least 1 thumbs up, so great. Part B, 2 rond de jambes, 1 and 2. Rond de jambe jeté, rond de jambe, jeté, close to the back. Reverse 1, 2. Rond de jambe jeté, rond de jambe, jeté, close to fit. Part C, stretches. Chasse forward as much as you can, into the bar slightly, down to your lunge, arm comes down, arm comes up, heel places. Cambre back, and 2. From here, push through arabesque to penché. Bring yourself up, plie, to arabesque or attitude. Rotate to front attitude on the other side. Then we'll finish, shake it out, other side. Any of the legs can be high or low, right? Anytime you're working at 45, you're very much in control of your turnout. As your leg gets higher, that control sort of shifts. If the rond de jambe jetés are new, think of an arc. So you go through that rond de jambe, you come sort of to a low cross attitude. People teach it differently. Then in slow motion, you're not holding your leg. Your leg extends, hip hip high point, then arcs down to tendu. It should feel pretty good. It's nice up in the hip. Here we go. I hope you're sweating because I'm sweating. But also I'm talking and doing, which means I'm not breathing. So here we go. Left hand on the bar. Oh, I missed it. Here we go. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 6. Chasse. Tendu over the leg. Leg comes up. Up. And reverse. Five, 6. Chasse back. Tendu fold. Palm bridge. Leg comes with you. Hot step. 1, 2. Jette. Front jump. Jette. Tendu. Flip. Reverse. Chasse forward. Lunge. Heel down. From here, pass to planche. Up. Plie up. Promenade. Other leg. Other side, same leg. Balance. Finish it out. Shake it out. And we'll switch to the second side. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. Chasse. Tendu. Over. Bring the leg up. Pass. Air. 1. 5. Chasse back. Tendu. Bring the leg with you. Hot step. 1, 2. Jette. Jette. And flip. Reverse. 2. Chasse into the bar. Big long lunge. Heel down. From here, planche over. Come up. Arabesque attitude. Promenade. Front attitude. Finish it out. And shake it out. 3 for second. And reverse pas de chat, people call them different things. Reinforcé is one way people talk about it. So we're doing, okay, no, over here. Hello. Go. Go. Thank you. Keep going. Wow. So again, arm can stay in second, or arm can work to the front, to the back, and to the side. Your choice. We do 2 pas de cheval piqués, pas de cheval piqué, and 2 and 2. Out, in, down, out, in, down. You reverse that to the back. Inside leg, 2, and reverse knee goes back, and 2. To the side, and 2. Reverse, reverse. Pas de cheval piqué, pas de cheval piqué, pas de cheval. Hold to reverse all the way. Back, front, side, to the back, to the side, to the front. Plie this time, straight to the other side. So pas de cheval is the step of the horse, but obviously our legs are not turned in parallel. But it's that same sort of almost oval motion. It's not exactly a circle, but it's very much about the presentation of the foot and ankle and keeping your knee back. So here we go. 1, 2, out in, back. Out in, side. One front, side, back. Hold fit, reverse, back. Out in, front. 2, out in, side. Out in, back. Side, front, plie, other side. Oh, it's up. So here we go. 2, out in, back. Out in, side. 2, out in, front, side, back, hold, back, out, front, 2, out, side. To the back, side, front, other side, finish. Good. So shake it out for a second. We're about to do a goodly amount of releves. So make sure you're ready for that. Okay, so I will do this one facing my bar, and I suggest you do that as well. So I'll just talk it through, and then we'll do it together. We do 8 2-count plie releves in first. We hold for 8 counts in releve on the last one. We lower for 8 counts after that. Round 2, eleves. Releves with no plie. There's still 2 counts. We do 8 of them. On the last one, we hold for 8. And then we lower for 8. Then we stand on our right leg in coupe back. We do 8 2-count plie releves on that leg. we hold for 14 counts so that we have 2 counts to switch. 8 plie relevés on the left leg, 14 count balance, back to first. Then we do 4 plie, forced arch, releve, lower for 4 counts. Then we take some calf stretches that I'll just talk us through. And if there's a calf stretch that you prefer, feel free to do that instead. Here we go. Sorry, it's a long back shot for you. Oh, this is not it though. This is it. Here we go. 6, 7, down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stay up, maybe let go. 5, 8, lower, 1, halfway. Here we go, up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay, 1, 5, lower, slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right foot down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stay, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stay. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, feet. Plie, lift, stay, stay. Lower. 7, 2, lower. 2 more. Last one. Right leg back. Bend both knees. Lift the front toes. Switch it out. Left leg back. Bend both knees. Shift it back. And shake it out. Shake it out for a minute. Calves should probably be burning, but also that rotating muscle, you know, I call it the underbutt, that one should be pretty tired as well. All right. We got 4 more bar combinations and then like 15 minutes of stretching. Some of which, this is also stretching. So, good times. Round of 10 on there. We warmed up our calves for this, so that's exciting. The combination itself is not crazy complicated. We do it once on flat and once on releve, or twice on flat. Personally, I'm also going to do them all at 45. Feel free, if you're hankering for rond de jambe en l'air at 90, go for it. Don't go above 90 degrees, because this is about creating stability and squareness over your standing leg and strengthening your hip flexor of your working leg. If your leg goes higher than 90 degrees, you're not really creating that stability, and you're going to end up hitting bone against bone if you're trying to rond de jambe above 90 degrees in your hip joint. So we start in fifth. We dégage out on 1. We rond de jambe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8. Rond de jambe, or brush up 1, rond de jambe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8 to plie. On that 8 count, close to plie. Your choice, up to releve or out to straight again for the same rond de jambes. That is part A. Part B, puente press. What better time to work on building strength for a standing leg when you probably don't have a lot of room to actually pirouette. So we can build the strength for the balance and control, so when you get out into the center, you can go for it. So what do? 4 slow ones. We go fondu front, side, in, and stay. 4 times. So it's 1 count for each thing and a balance. So it goes 1, 2, whip it in 3, stay 4. 4 times. Then we speed up the whip. So it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, that 3 count balance is your turn. Maybe it becomes a double eventually. Just 4. Last week we did a lot. We're dialing it back a smidge. Then we'll shake it out, do the other side. You can practice the fouette whip at 45 degrees as well. Again, that keeps you in control of your turnout so you don't get fire hydrant. Yes, out here, not a great shape. So feel free to work within your turnout versus against it. Here we go. It's so great to not like pause in between to restart the meeting, except that I'm a lot more tired. No. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close front. Up. Maybe releve. 6, 7. Plie back. Up. 2, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Front, side, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, down and in. Stay. Down and in. Last 2. Last one. And if you got it in your balance, I don't. Ooh. Feel free to stretch out that standing leg for a hot second. A nice figure 4 and a plie on that standing leg will probably make that feel pretty good. Oh, not coffee. Okay. All right, second side, here we go. 1, 2. Feel free to let go. 7, close back. 1, 5, 7, the other. 1, 5, 6, 7. Slow. In. 2. In. 3. 4. Faster. Down and in. 2. 3. 4. Baby balance. Ooh, shaking it, huh? Breathe for a second. Développés. So, this one is a lot, because I was feeling fancy when I made it up. We do the front and side, then the music will stop. There is no need to do the side twice. So the music will start again, and we'll do it from the back. Trust me, you'll be glad that we didn't do the side twice. So, again, if you're using that chair, good luck, because it sort of switches sides in between. So, didn't plan for that, so sorry. From 5th, 4 count développé. I'm going to demonstrate at 45 so I don't die when we do it for real here in a second. You're welcome to stay at 45 if you'd like. So we développé 1 and 2 to the front, 3 and 4. Plie in attitude and 6. Extend, fondue, step to arabesque. Fonte forward and up. Plie, pointe to front attitude, extend, other side. Développé front and 2, 3, sorry, it's a 4 count. Fondue 5 and 6, extend, fondue, forward, penché, up, plie, pointe to front attitude, close, side, développé 1 and 2, 3 and 4, fondue 5 and 6, extend, press up and over, round to face your bar, piqué to back attitude, 4 plie relevés here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, balance for 4 counts, rotate yourself around, extend, close back, side on the second side, développé, fondue, extend up and over, rounding to the bar, back attitude, 4 plie relevés, rotate around, music will stop. Then we'll complete it with the back. Développé 2, 3, 4, plie 5, 6, stretch it out, step back to the leg, inside leg comes up, maybe you arch back and the leg goes higher, in theory, probably not, mine doesn't. Then you pull Su-Su, unwind, away from your bar to the other side. Développé to the back, plie attitude, extend, plie, shift your weight, cover back, pull Su-Su, unwind. We will stop there. Side again is unnecessary. Just see what happens. Here we go. 7, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, fondue 5, 6, extend, step through, handshake, 2, up, 2, plie, voice to front attitude, close, second side, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and transfer. Hand, 2, up, 2, on you, voite, skip, side, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, swoop in, peek, lead, up, 2, just do 2, promenade, other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, over, step in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, promenade, and close. Go ahead and switch the outside leg to the back. And here we go to the back. 6, 7, 8, développé, 2, 3, 4, plie, stretch, fondue, voite. Oh yeah, oh no, yay! Did I lie? I did. Just keep going. Now you switch. Other side. Développé. I was so ready for it. Fondue. We step back to it. There it is. Now you lean back. See? And unwind. And shake it out, sorry. All right, flat mass. This is an old Duncan Noble combination. I know Mrs. Hay teaches it almost every week. So we do, this will go on clock. And we'll use our arm if you'd like. We do 4 PKs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 PKs in fondue. 3 battements in fondue. The third one stretches and closes. Then we do it to the side, to the back, and to the side. We'll either switch right away or stop and start the music again. The battements in the fondue help you push the edge of your turnout of that working leg. So you don't want to like sink down like somebody punched you in the stomach. But when you're in that plie, your working leg has a little bit more rotation possible. So here we go. 7, 8, 1, 2. Hang on, let me listen to the timer real quick. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. So you can actually do 8 PKs. Otherwise, the bottom are crazy fast. So you might do 2 PKs per count, but that's your call. PKs are an up motion, really building strength if this was your leg on your inner thigh. Here we go, sorry about that. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, up, down, up. Tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 6, 7, 8. Up, up, up. Tiny back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. Tiny fifth. Side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 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 Tiny finish. Other side. Here we go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 8. Up. 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 Tiny fifth. Side. 1. Up. 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 Time. Back. 3, 4. 1. Up. 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 Time. Fifth. Side. 1. Up. 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 Time. Fifth. All right, shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and we'll stretch on the floor for the next 10-ish minutes, maybe 15. We started a few minutes late, that'll be about an hour and 15 minutes. If you'd like, grab something to make the floor more comfortable. I'm gonna tilt my camera just to make sure you'll still be able to see me. Is everybody still alive? Okay, at least one of you are, great. So, I'm gonna lay on this, because my floor is hard. So, find a spot where you can lay and either see me or just listen to my voice and see what happens there. We're gonna lay down on our backs. And you can hug both knees in to start, if you'd like. As you pause here, just feel your spine long against the mat or the floor. You might have a mat out of blanket. Then, hug your right leg, stretch your left leg out long. And then, reaching for the foot, calf, shin, ankle. With your left hand, keeping your right hand on your right knee to start. We're going to stretch the left leg or the right leg up. And you can hug on the back of that leg, anywhere that works. We're going to bend and stretch for 4. And extend. 3. And extend. I like to hug on the back of my thigh to pull my thigh to my chest. And stretch. Let's do one more for good measure. And stretch. Then grabbing the leg, this time taking your right hand. You could take it on the heel, or I guess you could wrap it around. That's your choice. And open it to the side. Put your left hand on your left hip so you're not rolling out to the leg. As we bend and stretch here, pull the knee as if it could touch the floor behind you and extend. And bend and extend. Let's do 3 more. Bend and extend. So you're putting a goodly amount of pressure with that arm as you press that knee back. Extend and hold. From here, this is not super cute, by the way. We're gonna roll into our right split from here. So that leg is out to the side. You roll toward it, come up, and into the split. I feel very much sort of like a beach whale when I do that, so I'm super excited that we're recording it. From here, just hang out upright. Use your hands. Make sure your back knee has turned to the floor, not out to the side, right? We want to work through our alignment in our splits. From here, you could fold forward. If you're all the way down, arms could go up to the ceiling. I'm not quite all the way down today, so I'm going to keep my hands down. And your chest could open to the ceiling. My favorite one, I like to lean to the open side and come down, maybe to my elbows or just pressing my hands away. Stretching that hamstring and inner thigh of my extended leg, my front leg, and my quad and hip flexor of my back leg. If you're feeling fancy, you could also bend your back knee. That just intensifies that internal rotator stretch. You can also like lay down here. Then we go back out the way we came in. So we walk ourselves back up, lean to that outer hip, grab through the foot with your right hand, and roll back to your back. Leg comes center, and we switch it out. I'm going to turn around so I don't roll away from you, but you can go ahead and hug your left knee into your chest. And stretch your right leg long. Then we'll grab our left foot with our right hand or calf or ankle, wherever you're at, and stretch the leg up and take the right or the left hand to the calf, or maybe wrapping, I was hooking my elbow around my thigh. And we bend and stretch here. I think we actually did 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Switching your grips here. Left hand comes to that heel or calf. Right hand comes to the right hip as the leg opens to your side. Then we bend and stretch here, pressing that knee back. And extend. 4. And extend. 3. 2. 1. Extending that leg, and then here we go. We roll to the open side again. Rolling, maybe you use a hand to push yourself up. Ooh. Dropping over, I'm off my blanket. There we go. And here you are in your split. Loving your split. Don't cheat yourself. You've worked so hard so far already. Making sure that back knee is turned over. You can fold it forward here. And back up. If you are all the way down, you can take your arms high. Open the chest to the ceiling. Back. You can stay upright here. You could also walk both hands to the open side. Get into that hip flexor and quad of that back leg a little bit more. Option to, of course, bend that back knee. I'm not taking that one, but feel free. You could also lay it down a little bit and see how that stretch feels. This is the side I like the least, so I'm trying really hard to not cut it short, because evenness, matters. Then we'll walk ourselves back up. Then we go out the way we came in, grabbing with the left hand to the left foot, rolling down and back. Leg comes center, leg stretches long. You can shimmy out the legs. We'll come up to a seat. We'll do a little bit of straddle stretching to finish out. So finding whatever that straddle looks like for you. Feeling your pelvis in the center. So you don't want to tilt back on your pelvis. You don't really want to tilt forward. Most people definitely don't do that. So if you feel like you're tipping forward, you're probably a little bit more upright on your pelvis than you think. We'll stretch up and over. I'm just going to say the leg I'm doing. But do one leg. I'm stretching to my left with my right arm over. And then switch your chest toward the leg. Maybe the opposite hand reaches to the outer edge of the foot. Okay. Return side and come up and over to your other side. Really feeling the opposite hip pressing down. So you get that full side body stretch. Then you can rotate the chest to the leg, maybe reaching the outer edge of that foot. And returning side and coming up. Then we're going to come forward. Maybe you're just on your hands. Maybe you come to your elbows to start. And we'll flex our feet. We're going to eventually find depth, so don't feel like you have to find your full forward fold here. Point your toes. Flex. And point. Two more. Flex. And point. Maybe you reach a little bit farther. And we flex and point. Flex and point. Two more. And then if you're not there already, maybe find the edge of that forward fold. And flex for 4 times. Point. 2. 3. And 4. Slowly walk yourself back upright. Let your knees bend. Coming in, bringing the bottoms of your feet together. Maybe pressing the knees down, rounding forward slightly. When you round forward here, you want to round through the upper back. The lumbar spine, your low back is still pretty straight up and down. Then you can curl up, shake it out, finding anything else you need. I feel like I've given you plenty for your day. Do be sure you can probably find some additional stretching even if it's later today, especially if it's been a hot minute since you danced. And then of course drink water, because I know that I sweated a lot, so you might have as well.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yeah, I was after plies. I was a mess after plies. So
yeah, I had to open my door. I was way too hot.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
Thank you. It was awesome.
I'm sure we're probably doing it again next week. So
I'll try to make it. I had to mute because the boys were crazy loud. Or always.
So thank you guys. It was good to see you.
You too.
All right.
Bye, Molly.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think you still have, by the way, since you signed up but then didn't take, you still have a class at the yoga studio.
I think so, because we were packing and moving. We just moved.
Yeah,
and so everything got crazy.
But it should, because you early canceled, it should still be on your account. So you should be able to just, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah. Thanks, Kay.
Of course. Thank you.
I'm real sweaty and gross. And Prim got real excited about floor stretches.
Yes.
So.
Bye, guys.
Bye.